what's up? I'm Anthony, and I play guitar in Action Item.
I'm Brian, and I sing in Action Item.
And I'm Mark, and I play piano in Action Item.
I knew our drummer Dan and our bassist Dave for the longest time, pretty much ever since we were little kids. And I met Anthony through a mutual friend in high school. And Mark was actually in a local band, and we kind of stole him from him.
Took him right out.
So, yeah, he's kind of stuck with us now.
And then the name actually comes from, we were watching a movie together, and we heard the phrase Action Item. We thought it sounded kind of cool, so we looked it up, and it means something that you want to address or change.
Achieve, too.
Yeah, something like that. So we thought it was kind of fitting for the style of music, so we kept it.
Yeah.
I love Adam Levine from Maroon 5 a lot. He's definitely a big idol to me.
Yeah, I love Coldplay. They're my favorite band.
Yeah, my idol is Ryan Tedder from One Republic. I looked up to him as like a songwriter and as like a great person in the band. Probably my favorite is our new single "Somewhere Out There." Just so much energy and like kids are all like jumping around, everybody's like screaming the words and stuff. It's just like such an amazing feeling when like people actually know the words. So I'd definitely have to go with "Somewhere Out There."
Yeah, I agree. Like I used to say "Defenseless," but
yeah, I was gonna say "Defenseless."
But then "Somewhere Out There" just kind of took over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of changes from.
Yeah, it definitely varies sometimes. Because sometimes it has a lot to do with like the crowd reaction, but then sometimes it just has to do with like having fun playing that song.
Yeah. Shows have been great.
Probably tonight.
Tonight's
amazing.
Tonight,
so much energy in the crowd.
Tonight was maybe one of my favorite. Like I would have to say top 10 of all time.
Yeah.
Like I really loved tonight. Tonight was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just like energy in the crowd was so responsive. It was great. Okay, one time I was trying to be all cool and kind of do this like mic spin, and the cable just totally unplugged, so I sang an entire verse with no mic.
I don't know if on stage.
Really
I don't know if on stage, but today I'm having such an awful.
Don't say gas.
No, clumsy day.
I thought you were gonna say gas.
Having awful
That
gas.
was so embarrassing.
Totally.
Are you really saying that?
Yeah,
I was waiting for it. It's like today I'm just having the most terrible. Please don't say gas. Oh
no. Like we got to the venue and there was like a line outside, and I was like, oh, I know a lot of these people. This is gonna be cool. I come out, drop all my stuff out of the van, like, and then later on, someone wants to buy a CD, so I was talking to them in the crowd after we played. And I was gonna run back real quick to go get some more CDs, and I was running, and I just trip over the stairs and fall on the floor.
Dude,
today I just been like dropping stuff on the floor, and like everyone was like,
I saw that happen.
yeah.
I think we got. Oh wow, she saw that. That's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I know. It's like in front of everyone. It's like, that kid.
I think I'm on the same page with you because like as we were like late getting to the stage, I was like walking, and then I thought what I saw was a step, but it was actually just like a bar, but you keep going like at the same level.
Yeah, I was like this.
So I stepped over really hard, tripped, and then pretended that I just had to run.
I almost fell, but I just like caught my step.
Yeah, we're cool. We're probably the coolest band you've ever met. So.
On the road,
You like to sleep.
I like to sleep a lot.
Brian.
We barely ever get to sleep, so I try to sleep as much as possible.
Anthony and I play N64 all day.
All day.
We play Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Come if you want to come play with us.
Yeah, we'll beat
whatever.
you guys, but it's not a big deal.
I actually just started playing it. I'm not that bad.
He's terrible.
Whatever. I'm not that bad.
He's pretty bad.
We play all the time. Dave is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, our bass player, is by far the best at that game. He just beats us all the time, but Brian's just really pitiful.
Yeah, whatever, guys.
Yeah. That's a great question.
Definitely the Beatles.
Yeah, sure. I guess like inspirational, the Beatles, just because like,
just probably the
everything
biggest and best band in the world they'll ever be at this point.
Oh yeah, of all time. It varies for me because like when I grew up, I was a huge Blink-182 fan, but as like my musical taste matured, like my favorite band became One Republic. So it's like hard to say what my favorite band is all the time. I kind of like fight with myself in my head a little bit, if that doesn't make me sound crazy. But it's like
mirror like this.
Because Mark and I actually, me and Mark are like huge music critics, as are like the rest of the people in the band. But Mark and I keep this list of like the top 3 best songs that we ever think were ever written.
Yeah.
And we have so there's kind of like always like a running track of like what we think the best things are. So it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I think probably Coldplay's up there too.
Yeah, definitely. I prefer cupcakes without frosting. I don't like frosting.
I'm a twin. I have a twin sister. She's kind of.
I'm actually a little shy, but when it comes to shows, I'm a different person.
Yeah, that's pretty true, actually.
NSYNC's
I think
A, B, C, D.
Now 1 or 2.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I had like Totally Hits 2 or something like that.
Too. Those
NSYNC's
definitely.
first CD, the
Just
best one.
working for the hits, you know what I mean? Just
Probably,
like,
I had like 5 years old.
Hot
Besides CD, I had like the Backstreet Boys
with
cassette
you.
tape. With, yeah, all those good hits on there.
That hits. It's all about hit songs, man.
To be successfully happy by the time I'm 50 and happy with whatever I'm doing.
We always talk about like 2 major goals that we want to accomplish. And one is to headline our own arena tour one day, and the other is to have like a huge song on the radio.
Yeah.
So we're working towards both, but I think as a band collectively, like that's really where we want to be.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all your support.
Yeah, you guys get us
support.
wherever we're going. So.
Yeah, and keep requesting our new single "Somewhere Out There" on Radio Disney.
And you can pick up our record on iTunes and come
to the show.
Yep, come hang out with us on the Suddenly Yours tour.
And talk to us on Facebook.com/actionnet.
Wow, we just told you guys so much stuff to
Plug
do. So
everything.
make
Hope
sure
you
you
got
do
that.
everything.
Rewind, go like this much
Scroll
back.
a little bit on YouTube.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
go
It's
back
that
really
thing.
quick and then click it and make sure you got everything because we just told you a lot of stuff.
Pause,
but
play, pause, play.
Make sure you got it all. But thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for interviewing. That was a
Yeah.
great interview.